Hey everyone. So are you still creating EC2 instance manually? So stop clicking start coding. In this video, I'm going to show you how to launch an EC2 instance with Terraform and automatically deploy a web page using UserData without touching the AWS console even once. So let's get started. So these are AWS console and let's go into our repo, and these are nodes. So Terraform EC2 with UserData, and these are directory structure. We have a root folder and then 4 file main.tf, variable.tf, output.tf, and userdata.sh. And these are the prerequisite what we are going to do. These all steps are mentioned. You can go through the repo. So I'm going to the directly practical part without wasting our time. So let's get started. So first we have to create the folder, that is root folder. I'm giving the name EC2 demo user data, and then we have to create the 4 file main.tf, output.tf, variable.tf, and then last userdata.sh. Okay, I have already added the user data into the repo, so I'm going to use that, and it is the Debian base. So I will use the Debian AMI or the Ubuntu AMI. Okay, so start from the variable.tf. First, you have to create the variable for the AWS region and give some description. AWS region. First, you have to give the type will be string, and then some default value US East 1. Let's copy all the things. So I've copied all the things. Let's change this name into the like you can use the variable AMI and just remove the description EC2 instance ID and change the default value because AMI can't be US East 1. So let's go into the console. How you will get the AMID? Just click on the launch instance and you can check here AMI. Okay, I'm going to use the Ubuntu. Why? Because our user data is in Debian server. Okay, means Debian OS. Let's copy this one AMI, copy and paste here. Next is instance type, and change the description EC2 instance type, and then change the type as well T2 micro, and change this variable like key name you can give, and change the description as well SSH key, and change the default value. Okay, if we have the SSH key we can use that, or we can create new. Just click on the instance, click on the key pairs. Okay, we have already a key pair vpc key demo. Let's copy this one and paste here. Okay, so variable.tf is completed. Now let's go to the main.tf. Here we are going to create the Terraform block first. Terraform, and then required providers, and then curly braces. Inside that you have to give the AWS, and inside the AWS you have to give the two arguments. One is source will be HashiCorp slash AWS, and next one, okay, remove this dot, and next one is version. Okay, give the tilde symbol, then greater than 5.0. So Terraform block is done. Let's create the provider block. Provider, you can give the comment provider block. You can give the provider block is AWS. This is the comment here. Okay, so provider will be provider double quote AWS, and then you have to give the region equal. I'm going to use the variable where dot. Let's copy the variable name AWS region. Just paste here. Next we are going to create the our first resource, that is security group. Give the resource block and your resource type like AWS security group, and you can give the resource name. I'm giving the web sg. You can give any name. Then curly braces, let's give the name, some name web sg, and then you can give the description as well. Allow SSH and HTTP. Okay, I'm going to allow these ports. You have to write the ingress ask for from port equal. Okay, need to put the underscore here, from port, then to port, and then protocol, and then side blocks. Okay, you can give some description as well, description. Okay, let's fill the values. Allow SSH from port. If we are allowing the SSH, then give 20. Same here 20. Protocol will be TCP and setter block will be 0.00 4 times 0/0, means anywhere IP. You can give your IP as well. Let's copy this block 1 2. Okay, here we are going to allow the http 80 and same here 80, and we will change into the egress, and egress we are allowing the all traffic. Let's change this one, egress, and allow the all traffic. So we have to allow the 00, and instead of TCP you have to give the -1 for the all traffic, and leave the side block as it is. Okay, I think security group is done. You can give the tags as well. So tag, it should be the key and the value. Key will be like name, and name will be websg. I think I gave already the name websg. Let's check. Okay, it's hyphen websg, and then can give another tag, like I can give the manage by, so you know that which resource is created by the Terraform and which is by the manually. So managed by Terraform. Okay, now let's create the EC2. For the EC2 instance, we have to create the resource block. Source should be AWS instance, that is our resource type, and then give some name. For me is it will be web instance, and then curly braces, and you have to give some argument like AMI, key name, and then we have a instance type, and we have a user data, and then we have a VPC security group. It should be the groups, sorry, group IDs, because we have to give the ID here. So I think these 5 parameters is enough, and you can add the tag as well. Let's copy this tag. So I'm not filling this value. Let's fill this value then. Tags will be web server, and name will be web server and managed by Terraform. So first need the AMI. So I have already give the variable AMI. So let's copy this one, copy, and using where then dot, give AMID. Key name same way, where dot, and copy the key name, paste here. I gave the space, just remove this space, then where dot, variable name is instance type, then user data. Okay, you have to give the file function for the user data. So give the file, open braces, then double quote. Inside that you can give the dollar symbol and double curly braces, sorry, one time curly braces, and then give path dot module, I think it's low code module, then slash user data dot sh. So that's why you can give the file, like file name is userdata.sh, so I give the userdata.sh. You have to use the path module. And security group, maybe we can use the multiple security group, that's why we have to use the array or the square bracket. And how you gonna use it? First copy this one, AWS security group, copy and paste here. Then the name will be websg. Let's copy. See, I'm teaching from the scratch, so that's why. And you need the ID. For the ID you need to pass the attribute dot ID. Okay, that's how you will get the security group ID. So this is all about the main.tf. Tags are added, resources security group is created, Terraform provider is there, and the provider block also there. So it look good. Now last one is output file. So we are going to print the instance ID for output. Same way, variable, like instead of variable keyword we are using the output keyword only, and here you have to give some output like instance ID, same curly braces, and then you have to give the value. You can give the description as well, I'm just leaving it as it is. Let's go to resource of AWS instance. Let's copy this one, AWS instance dot, and resource name is web instance, copy, paste here, and then it is instance ID, so give the ID. Okay, let's copy this 4 times. Next, print the instance ARN. Just change it from ID to the ARN, and same way public IP. Just copy this thing and remove the ID to the IP. Okay, last thing, let me enable the Terraform extension. Okay, I have disabled it because I want to type everything without any hint. Okay, now the color is changed, the theme is changed basically, and it starts showing the error as well. Okay, let me check public DNS, Let's copy this, copy. See, that's why I've removed the or disabled the tags. Why it's showing the error here? Does it? Okay, it should be the equal same. That's why we need the extension. Okay, just add here as well. Okay, everything look correct now. Okay, last we need the user data. So let's copy from our repo. Copy this one and paste here. Let's go into the folder that is EC2 demo user data. Run the command terraform init. Okay, it's initializing the Terraform, also installing all the plugins. So it install the provider as well, which is AWS version 5. Okay, Terraform has been successfully installed or initialized. Sorry, initialized actually. Next we have to validate. Validate use for the check the syntax of all the files. So it is configure valid. Next we have to run the plan command, which shows what are the actual resources going to plan or create by the Terraform. See, it is going to create the security group, and this is the CIDR block, ingress and the ingress rule. Name will be websg. Same way, it is going to create the EC2 instance, and tags are Terraform, and name is the web server. Okay. Last command, run the Terraform apply. Terraform apply. It will ask to approve, so you have to type the yes and hit enter. It is creating AWS security group first. Someone is also asked to me what is the order the Terraform will create the resource. So I have told this correct order, but the person was non-technical because it was the manager round. So he denied that we need to first create the EC2 then security group, but he was wrong. I check after the interview itself. Okay, so it's first it created the security group, then EC2 instance. Okay, we got the instance ID, instance ARN, public DNS, public IP. Let's go into the console and check the EC2 instance. Let's refresh it. So our EC2 instance is created. First check the tags itself. So we have a two tag, Terraform, and name is web server, and it is Ubuntu Linux server. And what we have defined the key pair as well, VPC a key demo. It's look correct, and we have created the security. So let's go into the security group. See, the name is security group. Inbound, outbound. Okay, I gave the 20. Let's change for the 22. Okay, I did another mistake. So let's go into the main.tf 22 and let's reapply Terraform. So it's refreshing the security group and the instance state, and it shows what is going to be changed from 20 to the, it is going to remove the 20 and add the 22, and yes, so it's only modify the security group, did not do any changes in the instance, EC2 instance. This is called the idempotency feature in the Terraform. So I will explain it later. So let's refresh it. Let's go into security group. See, 22, it's change, and 80. Let's open the EC2 security group. So we have a two rule, 22 and 80. Allow SSH, allow HTTP. Same way, we have allow the all traffic. So I have given the description, allow all traffic, all. Okay. If you want to check the tags as well, so we have the tags. Now last thing, you have to check the public IP. Let's copy and open into the incognito window. Let me minimize the size. Okay, paste here. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, it's deployed. So that's how you can deploy your web page. I have given these user data. So this is printed well. We have a one vCPU, 951 memory, 6.7 gigabyte of disk space, and powered by Terraform NGINX on Ubuntu. Yes, so that's look correct. So that's all in this video. I will put all the codes and the user data into the repo and share the link with you. So let's first destroy the resource. We have to save the cost as well. Terraform destroy. Yes. Okay, it shows in red. While you creating the resources, it's showing plus sign with the green. Now let's go up. See, plus and the green. If you're destroying, so it's showing minus and in the red. So just hit enter. It will start destroying the resources. So first is destroying the EC2 instance. Okay, it will take some time, 1 or 2 minutes. Not 1 or 2 minutes, total 1 minute hard time. 20 seconds is passed away. Okay, the 32 seconds it destroyed the EC2, and 2 seconds after it destroyed the security group. So that's all in the video. We will meet into the next video. Thank you.